Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Emily. I'm so happy you are here with us today. Thank you so much for listening and spending your time with us. This podcast is for you if you want to improve your English for daily life step by step in a calm and friendly way. Today, we are going to talk about practical phrases in English, phrases you can really use every day, at home, at work, at school, or when you are outside. And of course, I'm not alone. I'm here with my good friend, Josh. Hi, Josh. How are you today?
Hi, Emily, and hello, everyone listening. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm relaxed, and I'm really happy to be here again. I like this topic a lot because practical phrases are very important. When you learn English, you don't only learn words, you learn how to use them in real life, in simple moments like talking to friends, buying food, or asking for help.
Yes, exactly, Josh. And today, we will speak slowly and clearly. We will repeat ideas in different ways so you can understand better. Please don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just listen, relax, and enjoy the conversation. Josh, let's start with something very common. Let's talk about daily routines and useful phrases we use every morning.
That sounds good. Every morning, I wake up early because I work in an office. A very practical phrase I use is, I wake up at 6 in the morning. This sentence is simple, and you can use it every day. You can say, I wake up at 5, or I wake up at 7. It's easy and very useful.
Yes, and another phrase I often use is, I get ready for work. When I say I get ready, I mean I take a shower, I brush my teeth, and I put on my clothes. So you can say I get ready for school or I get ready for work. It's a nice, simple phrase.
I like that one. After I get ready, I usually say, I have breakfast at home. This is another practical sentence. You can change it and say, I have breakfast with my family, or I have breakfast at a cafe. The grammar is simple and the meaning is clear.
That's true. And sometimes when we are late, we say something like, I'm in a hurry. This phrase is very common. For example, sorry, I'm in a hurry, or I can't talk now, I'm in a hurry. Josh, do you use this phrase?
Yes, I do. I often say, I'm in a hurry this morning, especially when I wake up late. It's a very real-life phrase. And when I arrive at work, I usually say to my coworkers, Good morning, how are you? This is polite, simple, and friendly.
That's a great example. Now, let's move to work and study because many listeners work or study every day. A very useful phrase is, I'm busy right now. This phrase helps you explain your situation. For example, I'm busy right now. Can I talk later?
Yes, that's a very important one. Another phrase is, I have a meeting today. This is very common at work. You can also say, I have a class today, or I have an exam today. These sentences are short, simple, and very practical.
And when you don't understand something at work or in class, you can say, sorry, I don't understand. This is a very good phrase. You don't need to be shy. You can also say, can you explain again, please?
I like that phrase a lot. I also use, Can you help me, please? This is polite and simple. For example, can you help me with this task? Or can you help me with my homework?
Yes, and when someone helps you, you can say, thank you for your help, or simply, thank you so much. These phrases are easy but very important in daily English.
Now let's talk about food, because everyone eats and everyone talks about food. A very practical phrase is, I'm hungry. This is very common. You can say, I'm hungry, let's eat, or I'm hungry after work.
And the opposite is, I'm full. After you eat, you can say, thank you, I'm full. This is polite and clear. When you are choosing food, you can say, I like this or I don't like that. Very simple, but very useful.
When I go to a restaurant, I often say, "Can I see the menu, please?" This is a great phrase for real life. You can use it in many places. And when you want to order, you can say, "I'd like this, please." For example, "I'd like some rice, please."
Yes, and when the food is good, you can say, "This is delicious," or in a simpler way, "This is very good." These phrases help you express your feelings about food.
Speaking of feelings, let's talk about how we feel, because this is something we talk about every day. A very common phrase is, "I'm tired." After a long day, I often say, "I'm tired. I want to rest."
Me too. And sometimes we say, "I'm happy," or "I'm not happy today." These are very basic sentences, but they are very important. You can also say, "I'm stressed," especially when work or study is difficult.
Yes, and when you feel good, you can say, "I feel good today," or "I feel great today." These are positive and simple sentences.
Now let's move to shopping because many learners need English when they shop. A very useful phrase is, "How much is this?" This is one of the most important shopping phrases.
Absolutely. You can also say, "This is too expensive," or "This is cheap." These phrases help you talk about price. And when you're looking for something, you can say, "I'm looking for a shirt," or "I'm looking for shoes."
And when you don't need help anymore, you can say, "I'm just looking." This is a very natural phrase in shops. Josh, I use this one a lot.
Me too. Now let's talk about travel, because English is very useful when you travel. A simple phrase is, "I'm going to the airport," or "I'm going to the bus station." This uses the simple future with going to.
Yes, and when you ask for directions, you can say, "Excuse me, where is the bathroom?" or "Excuse me, where is the station?" These are very polite and common phrases.
When you travel, you might also say, "I'm on vacation," or "I'm traveling with my family." These are easy sentences that people understand very well.
Now let's talk about plans because we often talk about what we will do. A very simple phrase is, "I'm going to meet my friend," or "I'm going to study tonight."
Yes, and you can also say, "I will call you later." This is a simple future sentence and is very useful in daily life.
Now let's talk about small daily problems because life is not always perfect. A common phrase is, "I'm running late." This means you are not on time.
I use that phrase a lot. Another one is, "I forgot my phone," or "I forgot my keys." These things happen to everyone, so these phrases are very real life.
And when something doesn't work, you can say, "It doesn't work." For example, "My computer doesn't work," or "This pen doesn't work."
Now let's talk about weather, because this is a very common topic in daily conversation. You can say, "It's hot today," or "It's cold today."
Yes, and you can also say, "It's raining," or "It's sunny." These sentences are very short, but very natural. People often start conversations with the weather.
Finally, let's talk about family and free time. A simple phrase is, "I live with my family," or "I live alone."
And when you talk about hobbies, you can say, "I like reading," or "I like watching movies." These sentences are easy and very useful.
Emily, I really like how all these phrases are simple but very powerful. You don't need long or difficult sentences to speak good English.
Exactly, Josh. Dear listeners, remember this. Simple English is good English. Use these phrases again and again. Practice them in your daily life. Speak slowly, speak clearly, and don't be afraid. Thank you so much for listening to English with Emily today. We are really happy to have you with us. Please join us again in the next episode where we will practice more everyday English together.
Thank you, everyone. Take care, keep practicing, and see you next time. Goodbye.